Hey, gang! I feel like John Candy in that Christmas movie where he's doing the polka. Yeah, and I guess I'm dressed kind of like I'm going to do a polka or lumberyacking or something like that. How you doing? Troy W. Hudson, the voiceover with personality. You never know which one's going to show up on a Friday afternoon. Welcome to the live stream of my voiceover weekly stew. It is November the 20th, 2020. Lots of 20s in there. And it is the Friday before Thanksgiving. And I am committed to doing something really, I'm disciplining myself this time around because I want to keep this at 30 minutes or less. And I got a lot of stuff to get to, and I want to get right into it. So, with that said, this is the last Friday before Thanksgiving. Welcome LinkedIn, welcome YouTube, and welcome Facebook watchers. If you've never seen me do my thing right here, I'm thankful just to be on live this time because last week was kind of a train wreck, and if you were there with me, you know that at 5 o'clock things didn't happen as scheduled. This week I turned stuff on at 4:30 Eastern Time. I know it's 2 p.m. on the Pacific side of the USA. I turned things on a half hour ahead of time, and everything so far, I don't have any hardwood surfaces to knock on, so I'll just... So far, everything is working as should be expected. The camera, the cables, the dogs are in the other room, the light's working, the background lights are working, Kazoo is in the house, and I have a mug to give away today. Someone is going to win a mug about 7 or 8 minutes from now. So says Kazoo, so says you, so says me. That's what's going to happen. I got so much stuff crammed on this little desktop. Anyway, let me get right into it. So it is the last Friday before Thanksgiving, and for a lot of people, let's face it, 2020 has been a tough year. For a lot of other people, 2020 has been an amazing year, not letting those circumstances of the C word disrupt their lives to the extent that it has some other folks. And I'll be talking about being thankful at the tail end of the program, but for now... I want to share a few projects that I've been working on, and specifically, I want to share real quick before we get to the. I'm watching the clock, so if you see me looking over there, it's actually there. Anyway, it's up there. I almost set a timer. Brought a timer in with a loud, obnoxious alarm, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep an eye on the clock. I know at 10 after, I'll stop whatever I'm doing, and we'll do the spin for the free mug. That will take place, my mug and a mug. It is happening. Somebody is going to win a mug today. So here we go. Yeah, I guess it was about this time last year, 2019, things kind of changed in my voiceover business. Up until then, probably for the first 7 years or so, hey, Tammy, thanks for joining me. For the first 7 years, it was really, it was predictable as far as the holiday slowdown. And that happened starting in around Thanksgiving time through Christmas, December time, and it picked back up in January. And that was kind of, if I had a bar chart or a graph, which I don't have, because that would just, it's kind of boring. It ebbed down. And then it picked back up, and that was kind of the cycle. Last year, it didn't make any sense. I was actually busier in November, December, January than I had been in any of the 7 years prior during that time period. So I never know what to expect. And if you're a self-employed voice actor or self-employed, you know that you would love to have things be predictable. But one of the things, if anybody's curious about this business, it can be wild and woolly during the holiday period when you're not sure what people are doing, what people are thinking, unless you have some clients that regularly call upon you, regardless of the holiday or the time of year. So, in line with that, I'm still looking at the clock, 5 after, I'm good. In line with that, what I've begun to do, it's kind of slowed down a little bit this past week. I don't have the calendar up. I'm not going to worry about that. I just take my word for it. It's been kind of slow this past week. Today, I woke up and I was booked basically through the weekend, and I'm going to have to juggle and figure that out. But that's kind of the nature of the beast in voiceover, for me anyway. One of the things that I like to do when I see nothing on the calendar, when nothing is coming in, I like to take an opportunity to learn new stuff, to focus on reaching out to LinkedIn contacts, making new contacts, marketing, updating demos, website, things like that. When you're not busy all the time, then you need to take advantage of that time. And again, as a self-employed person, it takes a lot of discipline not to veg out and go, well, I think I'll just, not do anything today. There are times that I do that if I've been working really hard, but I like to schedule those times when I know that, put it this way, when I know that it's going to be kind of a lull for a day or two, it just doesn't look like anything's going to get booked during that time period, I like to already know what I'm going to do. And that's basically making the plan as opposed to, okay, what do I do today? And what I have been working on, I know it's 6 after, I'm going to get to this. Something I have been working on and that I let slide for months is reaching out to ad agencies that are specializing in retail advertising. That's local and regional commercial ads, automotive, commercial, jewelry stores, hospitals, things like that, lawyers. And I do have a few regular retail VO clients, but I am determined to increase that in 2021. Look, I'm done with a page. Get that later. The work is quick. It requires me to be accessible, speedy replies, excellent script interpretation, no live direction for the most part, and understanding that there's an editor and probably a client sitting there and waiting on it like 10 minutes ago. I kind of like the speed of that. I like the rapid-fire pace of that. Most of the VO work I do, I usually crank it out same day, sometimes same hour, unless it's long format stuff, and then it just takes longer to produce and edit. With 30, 60-second spots, it's like, buddy, you better be on it. You better be replying quick. Back when I was doing a lot of ad spots for Jerry Seinfeld, concert announcements last year and earlier this year, before everything kind of the venue scenes kind of shut down, it was kind of a game. It was like they would send me the tags for the spots for the different markets around the country, and it was like a race. I would like see how I could do this. I'd be at lunch and then I'd get it on my phone. I'd run in the studio. I'd wash my mouth out real quick, and I'd clear my throat. And I'd go, Jerry Seinfeld appearing live at the Orpheum Theater in Memphis, or, whatever it was. And there's kind of an adrenaline rush and a kick to that. And so in the summertime, I had some retail demos produced by the amazing voice talent, voice actor, producer, and VO guy and dude friend extraordinaire, Roger Leopardi. And I kind of let that stuff sit on the back burner. He produced several demos for me that were tailor-made specifically for that market. He said, you got the chops for it. You got the style. You can do this thing. And so I didn't do this thing. I kind of sat on the sidelines, and it just wasn't the right time. Well, now is the right time. I'm going out of the gates in 2021, both barrels blazing, if you know what I mean. And so that will be something I will be pursuing. And I'm going to show you a letter that I'm working on. I don't mind showing you the marketing letter to kind of give you an idea of the template I'll be using to send out. And the process of searching for these people is not complex, and it's not a crazy formula. It's basically Googling auto ad agencies or furniture ad agencies or whatever specific genre agencies in, and then just insert the city or the state. You're normally the city if you're looking for local markets, because it tends to be local and regional that you pick up the business in, as I understand it. So that's going to be my target. I've already started doing that, and I'll show you the letter in just a minute. But first, boom, staying true to my word. It is 10 after the hour, and I told you that somebody would be winning a mug. Now I want to prove to you that that is the mug that went to Florida. That there is my good-looking grandson, Liam. Now he is sporting the lovely thank you card with the handsome 15-ounce mug. And he's holding in his left hand there, right next to the thank you card, a black logo-colored pin with the logo Troy W. Hudson, voiceover with personality TroyWHudson.com. And so that proves that it did go to Florida. Now you might be saying, but Troy, excuse me, that was a family member. And to which I say, yes, I know it was a family member, which is why, actually, Tiffany Hudson won. That's the mom of Liam. My daughter won last week, and I thought, okay, people are going to think this is kind of rigged, that family member's winning. And so I gave away a second mug to somebody that wasn't a family member just to prove that, it wasn't a rigged contest. It's like, I'm only going to give these to family. That's not the case. I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling thankful. I'm feeling festive. I'm feeling good. God is so good. I'm blessed, and I just want to bless other people with stuff I've got in boxes that I've been sending out all year long. And I got mugs, and I thought, why not? And so that's what I'm doing. And so now I'm transitioning to, where is that thing? I want to make sure I get the right browser page ready. I don't. Let me pull it up real quick. There it is. And there it is. And that's not the right one. See, I thought I had the right one. That is the wrong one. Okay, how am I going to do this? All right, that's not the page I want to bring up. Let me go back here. For some reason, no, don't spin the wheel. Ignore that sound in the back, ladies and gentlemen. Just ignore that sound in the back. I got to get the right browser up here. For some reason, it did not want to show. Ignore the cheering and all that stuff in the background. That's not a real winner, just so you know. Live streaming. Practice this 20 times. No, we don't have a winner. I'm glad that's not on the screen right now. No, sorry, that's not. I wish you could win, but no, that's not. No, I can't do that because you can't see it, and that's not legit. So let me close that, and let me see if I can figure out why. There is the page. And for some reason, now if you're curious about this page is, it is, that's not it. That's the other browser. All right, we'll get this figured out. Firefox, Wheel of Names. Boom! Ha ha ha! There it is. Full screen. Okay. All right, full screen does not want to work. All right, we'll go to that screen. All right, come on now. All righty, well, we'll let it spin because it has to spin. First, what do you think of that, Kazoo? It's a real mess, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right, let it spin one more time. Again, not showing the winner. Bear with me, folks. I did start talking about giving away the mug at 10 after. No, that's not another winner. Nope, sorry, that's not a winner. It did appear real quick, but it's not up there right now. All right, so now it looks like it's up there. All right, it does look like it's up there. So if I go, all right, I'm spinning. This is the real deal. I have to do it this time. Someone will win this mug because I'm not going to drag this out again. All right, who's it going to be? All these names were pulled from last week and this week, and the winner could be either Eric or Teresa. Not sure where it's going to go. Looks like Teresa. Maybe. What's the wheel say? Yes, Teresa White King, you are the winner of the Troy W. Hudson mug with my mug on it for November 20th, 2020. Yes, congratulations. Now, with full disclaimer, I must tell you that she is a cousin. She lives in Tennessee. And so I must give you that disclaimer. Another family member, but again, let me just take you back to the wheel real quick, just to let you see. All right, just to let you see. So I'm removing her name. Actually, no, I'll close it. And I want to let you see that all these names. Oh, crud. Every time I click it, it does that. Just take my word for it. Every name is somebody who entered last week. And if they liked the video this week, I put their name twice on the wheel. So that's what I did. So if you liked it last week, if you liked my post, saying, enter to win, eligible, and that's great. And if you did it this week, then I put your name on the wheel twice. And no, we don't have a second winner, but nonetheless, there you go. What do you think of that? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Okay, so what are we doing now? That just didn't go off quite as well as planned, and did I ever have any doubts that it would go as planned? Anyway, let me jump back to the letter, the marketing letter. Oh, by the way, Teresa, message me privately and let me know where to send it. Yeah. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Tammy. Yes, it's an adventure. It's always an adventure here in the studio. Oh, I see a puppy down the hall. You know what happened last week if you weren't here. They disconnected the cable, and it took a while to get it set up. Even if they do disconnect, I'm still stopping at 5:30. So I'm going to be a man true to my word. So in order to do this, let me jump over here and kind of show you what I've been working on. This is a sample of the actual template I'm using for the letter. And it basically goes like this. When I send to an agency, not a voice-over agency, but an ad agency that specializes in retail commercial work. So just to differentiate there. It's not an agent, it's an agency. So hi, whatever advertising it is. My name is Troy W. Hudson, the voiceover with personality. I'm a voice actor with over 30 years professional experience. Working from my home studio based in Columbia, South Carolina. So I introduce myself, told them how long I've been doing it, tell them where I'm at. Retail voiceover production is one of my specialties, and I'd like to be considered for your VO talent roster. They have a roster of talent that they call upon to do their various work with their various clients. Sometimes they stick with the same voice, sometimes they bring in new clients, new voices, change voices for the different clients. It varies from client and agency around the country. And here's where I get into telling more about who I am. I'm a Christian, U.S. Army veteran, proud father, grandfather. I deliver voiceovers for clients all over the world. And since 2012, operating my own VO business, I offer same day, in most cases same hour, turnaround to make you very happy with the results. Again, going back to that idea that there are people sitting there waiting on you, and you are the last element of production to go into the radio/TV ad that they are trying to rock out to the clients and get on the air as fast as possible, because when the offers come in, specifically for automotive anyway, they need it cranked quick, and they need it done quick, and you need to be able to do it quick and do it right first time. My business philosophy is my life philosophy: be humble, be grateful, and be blessed. So I've let them know who I am, my track record, what you can expect, more about me personally. Attached is my retail VO demo, and that's basically me doing automotive commercials, fully mixed and produced by the amazing Roger Leopardi. It involves them letting them hear me do different styles of furniture commercials based on urgency, based on different style reads with different production elements. So attached is that VO demo, and here is a link to the retail VO section of my website to listen, download, and share. And that is troywhudson.com/retail, where basically that takes them to, I don't know what will happen if I click this open link. It'll just, nothing. in the background, the browser open. But it basically takes into about 8 or 9 different clips to listen to different styles and different stores and different retail. Let me get back to scripts. So let's see what else. Oh, let's talk at your convenience, or you can set up a specific time by going to this link, calendly.com/Troy W. Hudson. And if they go to that link, they can see and schedule a time on my calendar. Unless, if they'd like to do it that way, that's cool. If they just want to call, that's fine too. Thanks so much for your time. Contact information, email, phone number, LinkedIn contact to actually look and see that I'm active on LinkedIn, if that matters to them. Again, what they really want to know, all this stuff is just introductory stuff and kind of painting a picture. The only thing they really care about is what you sound like, and if you can deliver when you get a script, and you're reliable, and you're fast, and you're good. And so the bolded that, put the link there, and of course attached will be an MP3 file of the retail demo, the main retail demo I'm sending out. If it's for automotive, I've got one specific to automotive, and it focuses on that first. If it's for furniture, I've got that. And if it's for medical, it's kind of a soft sell, campaign sort of stuff, image kind of things, then I'll go in that direction. So that's just kind of a look at, have I shown you this cool guy yet? Isn't he cool? He's a handsome fellow. I want to tell you, he is a handsome fellow. All right, so back to me here. Again, Teresa, congratulations. I want to make sure I'm moving stuff around really quick here to try to stay on track. Echo. We have echo. Why do we have echo? Do we still have echo? Or is that just you letting me know? Oh, okay. Echo. Come on in, sweetheart. Come on in, Ellie. Come on. Yeah, I don't care if you knock the camera over. Come on. All right, so what do we got here? I want to get back. All right, what do we got here? There's one puppy. Ellie, she always gets underneath the chair. Oh, there's Watson. Hey, how you guys doing? Huh? Ellie, if you move back, people can see. No, come on. Get over there. Yeah, tell them about it. Don't go under the table. Yes, I know. Hey, she's under me, and he's... Come on, let me see you. Yes, okay. How you guys doing? This is what happened last week, and as they exited, they're excited because their mom, dad, and 2 siblings are coming all the way from Colorado to visit starting Sunday. And... So yeah, that's going to be, and I just dropped all the papers of the script, so, if I'm still connected, I'll have something to say. If not, hold on a second. Oh, okay, I don't even know what page I'm on. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, the main thing was I wanted to share that journey with you guys to let you kind of see what I do. And again, that's just starting with Googling agencies that are looking for that kind of work that I do, and just sending it out. So let's see. So Watson, you want this? There's one page. He's so good, he caught it in his mouth. Sent the letter. Oh, I was going to share a couple of projects with you at 524. I want to share this with you. This, where am I at? Oh, yeah. I want to make sure I share the right one and not put up the wrong page again. Let's see. Did I have that one up? Oh, yeah. I'll just share the one because that's all I got time for. This was a project that was done for a client I've got on Fiverr called Star Fireworks, and they've had me doing basic voiceover, crazy character voices for them over the past 2 years or so, 2 or 3 years. And they hit a milestone. They're coming up on a milestone this, I think in the next week. Their 100th podcast episode. Thank you for letting me know there wasn't an echo. I'll have to make sure on this one too. The 100th episode of their podcast. And they said, we're doing it in Mexico. Can you come up with some ideas? So not only did they hire me to do the voiceover, but they said, we've done this a few times before. They wanted me to be on screen on video, and they've sent me T-shirts. I just happen to be wearing their company colors right now. But yeah, they're bright orange, and again, the Star Fireworks in Fargo, North Dakota, and they've got a podcast called The Fireworks Brigade, and they talk about the people and passion of fireworks. Of course, there's big fireworks shows, or there used to be, conventions and things like that. Well, they talk about the science and the entertainment value and what's the latest thing in fireworks, and I had no idea it was that big an industry. So they have me voicing this stuff, and it's very humor-based, and one guy's Johnny Starr, and he's kind of like the main guy, and then there's Ron the banker, and they kind of have fun with these characters, and they unbox stuff. And anyway, all that being said, I'm trying to get it right up to 5:30 before I show this. Anyway, that being said, they had me do an intro. I came up with the creative basically, and they just kind of let me run with it. And so here's what it looks like when they just kind of turn me loose and just let me have fun with it. They gave me a rough script, and I kind of went from there. And so here was the Star Fireworks 100th podcast episode intro for Star Fireworks, Johnny Starr, and Ron the banker. From the Casa Star in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, this is the centennial episode of the Fireworks Brigade, Felices 100 Episodios. This benchmark installment of the podcast celebrating the people and passion of fireworks is sponsored by Star Fireworks in Fargo, North Dakota. Countless episodes in Cabo, and excuse me, I can't help but notice that I was never invited. I am, after all, the voice of the Fireworks Brigade, and I was never invited. Hi, Troy W. Hudson, the voiceover with personality, and for the 100th time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Johnny Starr and Ron the banker. So, hasta la vista, babies. Yeah, what you say to that, Kazoo? Ah, you said it. What do you think of that, Watson? Watson has grown accustomed and I think a little bit too friendly with Kazoo. I better keep an eye on him. So that's all I've got for this edition of my VoiceOver Weekly Stew. I want you to check the clocks and give this guy a hand clap. Yeah, it's 5:28. I did it. I didn't get to everything, but you know what? That's okay. Your time is valuable. I got to go to Walmart to get some groceries for this weekend. And Teresa White King, you are the winner of this week's with my mug. Drop me the line. Let me know your mailing address, and I will send it out to you. So that's all I got. You guys be blessed and be a blessing. I didn't have time to get to the letter about being thankful, but I did just want to remind you, since this is the last time, I'll be on here before Thanksgiving. I know next week is a busy week. I will be on next Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. We're celebrating actually a day early because town and grandbabies will be here, so that's exciting. And because they have to split time with different family members, we'll do our feast either on Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't have to cook. I just have to show up and probably say the blessing. But yeah, I'm not doing the hard work. So hats off. You know who you are. And all those amazing people that make this special for the rest of us who don't have to cook, who just get to sit there and indulge. But there is so much to be thankful for. I am so blessed. I know that if you just stop and think, I wish I could have gotten to the letter. I'll probably do another video later, closer into the week, just to talk about that because it's amazing to share. It's a letter by a Christian Bible teacher named Rick Renner. And like I said, I don't have time to get into it because I'm going to stick to the 5:30 thing. But the point is to just be grateful, be thankful, enjoy the people you are with, celebrate Thanksgiving. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. Enjoy it. Gather with whoever you are comfortable safely gathering with, and mark it and be thankful to God above for all the many blessings He has given us and how He continues to love us and watch over us and this amazing country that we live in. You guys be blessed, be a blessing, and we'll see you next week.